agiprodj.com here in NAMM 2009. We're in the Serato research booth with Sam. He's going to show us some features from 1.9.
Alright, hey, I'm Sam Gribben from Serato. Just going to give you a rundown on 1.9, which we are launching here at the NAMM show 2009, I believe it is, and which will be available from Serato.com as part of our public beta program as of the 18th of January. Alright, so the main things we got are, first up we got a sample player, and that is a 6-slot audio player. You can load files into there, and you've got a range of playback options, so you can do things like air horns, laser blasters, name drops. You've got a few different play modes. You can just do like a one-shot, or just play it so that it will play as long as you have the key held down, or play until you hit stop. And each of the players has also got a repeat function. It's pretty cool. You can actually put loops in there. If you want to play a whole loop, you can play it in there and loop along with your music. It's also kind of cool. You can put a whole track in there. So, for example, sometimes put a whole track in there to start that playing, and then mix on both turntables at the same time over the top of the track. Like you put a beat in there, mix an a cappella in, and then you can play another beat on the other side. And it's got individual gains and a master gain, and also you can select the output to go to the left side, the right side, or the kind of default is just to leave it on the mix, so it'll come out no matter where the crossfader is. It's all completely MIDI assignable, so you can get your pads, hit on your samples, put some drum sounds in there, do a bit of live drumming. And yeah, I think, oh yeah, no, there was one other thing about those, is that each of the audio files in there is actually just a regular file, so you can load it up onto the virtual deck, and you'll see, it'll play just like a normal file. If you set a cue point in the file when you have it loaded up, it will play from that first cue point in the sample player, and if you have a loop in there, it'll play that loop. Alright, some of you may have known that there was a secret Easter egg in version 1.8. I guess the secret's out now. If you didn't, it's now an official feature. It's called Loop Roll, and what that is a way of, it's like a stutter effect, a roll effect. It takes a little loop and repeats it, and then when you let it go, it jumps to where the playhead would have been, if you hadn't done it. So let me see if I can demonstrate. It's been a long day. Alright, you can hear that? Alright. That's the loop roll effect. That's pretty cool. It's kind of keyed off the auto loop, so whatever auto length you have set there will apply to the first 5 cube. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the keyboard. You can make really long ones or short ones. We've got, what else have we got? We've got a microphone connected in here. Live feed is pretty cool. I'm going to come back to that one. I might do a little cut and then come back to it after I've set up a microphone. What else have I got? I've got loop roll. I've got the sample player. History. Oh, well, yeah. History. History is. I was going to leave that till last because it's history. But now, yeah. Is there a Vladimir computer in the house? Yes. What we got here is if I can find a track that's got album art in Vladimir Computer's library. Well, I'm just going to do it with blanks for now. You'll get the idea. This track doesn't have album art, but if it did, you'd see that you get this little album art icon on either side of the screen. Very cool. A lot of people have been asking for that. It's a cool little way of identifying the songs. I've done a little bit of tidying up with stuff like changing the import thing is now called the import button is now called files, and you got your rescan ID3 tags and your relocate lost files in here, which is very cool because you can just select a folder and then hit relocate lost files. And one of my favorite additions, partly because I've been waiting for about 3 years for it to make it in the software. I wanted it in version 1.4, didn't quite make it, but it's finally here, is that we've got this awesome history. Dun, dun, dun. And what that'll do is it'll let you, we've only just loaded it up on this one, so it's only got tonight, but that will remember every single session, every single gig you've ever played, well, that you've ever played since you got this version. And you'll be able to go back through time and see what you played on what night. You can tag it so you can say, this is the night I played at this venue or this club, this is the night I did this radio show, this is the time I went down to Ty's place for his birthday and he got me to do his birthday party because I'm such a great DJ. And you can also select stuff, and export it, make a text file or an MP3U playlist or a CSV file so you can load it up into Excel or whatever. Very cool for DJs who are working radio or something like that where they have to actually report spins and report what they're playing. Also very cool if you're making a mixtape and you want to just like spit out a track list from the back of the CD. Live feed, I'll tell you about that one a bit later. Thank you, that's 1.9.